Okay, projects and super folders. So you're working on a big project. Let's say launching a new product. Over the past month, you have had dozens of conversations with ChatGPT. From brainstorming names, drafting marketing copy, creating social media posts, writing email sequences. Now, you need to continue that work. But where did you leave off? Which conversation had the approved tagline? Where is that draft you liked? You are scrolling through an endless list of chats trying to piece together your own work. Now, ChatGPT solves this completely. Think of a project as a dedicated workspace, a super folder that keeps everything about a specific initiative in one place. Your conversations, your reference files, your custom instructions, all organized, all contextual. And here is the powerful part, ChatGPT remembers the context of your project across every conversation within it. So you don't start from zero every single time. And in this session, I'll show you how to create and use projects, how to set custom instructions, and add reference files, organize conversations, and even share projects with teammates. By the end, you'll have a system for organizing all your ongoing work in ChatGPT. So, what are projects? Projects are smart workspaces that keeps everything related to ongoing work in one place. And here is what a project includes: grouped conversations. So all chats about a particular topic lives together. No more hunting through your chat history. Reference files. Upload documents that ChatGPT can access in any conversation within the project. Brand guidelines, research papers, data files, whatever you need. Custom instructions. Tell ChatGPT how to behave specifically for this project. The tone to use, the format you prefer, what to focus on. And persistent memory. Now, ChatGPT remembers context from previous conversations in the project. So each new chat builds on what came before. Projects are available to everyone, free, plus, pro, and team users. Some advanced features like project sharing are available on all plans as of October 2025. Create your first project. Let me walk you through creating a project. So look at the left sidebar. That's the left sidebar. And when you click on it, you can give the project a name, make it descriptive. Product launch Q1, novel draft, client ABC company, and click on create the project. That's how easy it is. So it's about maybe traveling, investing, homework, writing, health, travel, whatever it is. So you just name the project and click on create the project. That's it. You will have a dedicated workspace. So let's say test project 1. The moment I click on create project, it now creates a project. From here, you can start new conversations inside the project or move existing chats into it. So to move an existing chat, you can click the three dots next to any conversation and select move to project. So let's say this, three dots, move to project, new project, test project. I click on this and now this comes inside the text test project. Now when you move a chat, it inherits the project's instructions and file context. Everything syncs up. Now, next is setting custom instructions. Now this is where projects become powerful. Custom instructions tell ChatGPT how to behave within this specific project. Now these are separate from your global custom instructions. They only apply in this particular project. To add them, you open your project and look for the custom instructions area below the chat and you click on edit. So if you look at this, okay, You can add the project files right here. About custom instructions, I don't see it to be available in the free version. Let's see if it's available in the paid version. I click on new projects. I click on test project 1 and I say create a project. Here it is. Here as well I get the option to upload the files. Give me a minute please, something is behaving wonky at my end. Okay, so that's test project. It should be somewhere here, I believe, but I don't see it here. I have the option to add files, but I don't have the option to add custom instructions to a project. Is it available here? No. Okay, I got it. I click on settings. Okay, let us create a new project. Test 1. Click on settings. Okay, right here. Project can only access its own memories. Its memories are hidden from outside chats, and projects can access memories from outside chats and vice versa. Let's say we do this, and this setting cannot be changed later. Okay. Projects keeps use them for ongoing work. Okay, let's do this. Okay, just giving this a try. I come back to test 1. Okay, it's right here. Cool. So that's what I was looking for. Project settings and add instructions. Is it available on the free version? Let me check. This is the free ChatGPT, and yes, it's available here as well. Project settings and custom instructions. This is the project settings. Nothing to do here. Okay, what's going on? Yep, I click on add instructions, and here is where I can add the instructions. Now let's talk about custom instructions. And what do they do? Custom instructions tell ChatGPT how to behave within this specific project. These are separate from your global custom instructions because they only apply here in this particular project. And to add them, you open your project, look at the custom instructions area and click to edit like we did it right now. Now here is what you might include. Let's talk about what we can include in custom instructions. Tone and style. So you write in a conversational friendly tone, avoid jargons, keep responses concise. Role context. I'm a marketing manager at a B2B SaaS company. Our product helps small businesses manage inventory. Output preferences. Always use bullet points for lists. Include actionable next steps in every response. And specific constraints. Never mention competitor products by name. Always align with our brand voice document. Now think of custom instructions as giving ChatGPT a briefing document for this project. Every conversation within the project follows these rules automatically, and you don't need to repeat yourself. Then we have the option to add reference files like we had just seen. You can always add files. Projects can hold reference files that ChatGPT accesses across all conversations within the project again. You can click to add files and you can upload brand guidelines, product documentation, research papers, data files, style guides, previous work samples. And once uploaded, ChatGPT can reference these files in any conversation. Sorry, once again. Okay, let's move on to the next part. Project only memory. What is that? So here is a nuanced feature worth understanding. Project only memory, which we just saw in the project settings option. So when you create a project, you can choose to isolate its memory. This means ChatGPT won't reference your other memories from outside the project. Conversations in this project can reference each other, but they won't pull context from your other projects or general ChatGPT use. So, why would you want this? Imagine you are working on projects for different clients and you don't want context from client A bleeding into your work of client B. The project only memory keeps everything separate and focused, and this is really useful. This is especially useful for consultants, agencies, or anyone managing multiple distinct work streams. Sharing projects. Now, as of 2025, you can share projects with teammates. Let's see what is the option. So I click on share and I can share the project with the teammates. They will have access to all conversations in the project, reference files, custom instructions. Everyone works from the same context. When one person adds a file or updates instructions, everyone sees it. And for enterprise users, there are additional controls, admin oversight, compliance features, and data retention policies. One important note over here would be if you delete a project, it deletes everything. All chats, files, and instructions. Now, this can't be undone and affects all members of a shared project. So be careful with that delete button. Now, let me give you some practical project ideas. Work projects, website redesign, all conversations about copy, layout, content, Q4 marketing campaign, strategy, content creation, analytics review, client, name, separate project for each client, creative projects, novel draft, YouTube channel, podcast season 2. Learning projects could be learning Python, MBA prep, industry, research. Personal projects like home renovation, trip to Japan, or wedding planning. Now, the key is thinking about your ongoing work. What do you return to repeatedly? What benefits from accumulated context? Those are your projects. Now, how are projects different from custom GPTs? A quick clarification on projects versus custom GPTs. They serve different purposes. Projects are personal workspaces. They organize your conversations, files, and context around ongoing work. They are for you and optionally for your team. Now, custom GPTs are reusable chatbots with specific personalities and capabilities. They can be shared publicly or within an organization, and we'll cover those in a later session. Think of it this way: a project is your dedicated workspace for a novel you are writing. A custom GPT is a writing assistant anyone could use. You understand the difference? Now, you might use both. You can create a custom GPT for brainstorming and then use it within your project for your specific novel. Got it? And here is what to remember: projects turn ChatGPT into an organized workspace for your ongoing work. Group your conversations, add reference files, set custom instructions, and maintain context across sessions. Stop treating ChatGPT like a one off tool. Start treating it like a workspace that remembers and builds on your work over time. So, here is your challenge. Uh, Create your first project right now. Think of something you are actively working on: a work initiative, a creative project, or a learning goal. Create a project, add one custom instructions that tells ChatGPT how to help, and if you have a relevant file, upload it. So, projects help you organize ongoing work. But what if you want ChatGPT to do things automatically without you even being there? And in the next session, we are going to cover scheduled tasks, a hidden feature that lets ChatGPT run on autopilot, delivering information to you on a schedule you set. So I'll see you there. And I'll leave you with two questions. What ongoing work do you do that would benefit from a dedicated workspace? And how much time do you spend re explaining context to ChatGPT? I'd love to hear from you in the community if you haven't joined yet, or in the Q&A session section, and I'd love to see what you think. See you in the next session. Until then, have a great and a wonderful day.